So these are the tools that I'll be using today, and the colours I'm using are cream, a very pale pink that I've made, cerulean blue, a lilac colour, ultramarine blue, black, burnt umber, burnt sienna, yellow ochre, and a green, sap green. So that's what I'll be using today. So let's get started. Put these to one side. So the cream I've made by using white and a little tiny bit of yellow ochre. I might add a bit more to that actually. Make it a bit more cream. Right. Haven't really decided what I'm doing today. So let me get a pencil and decide. Probably a Seascape. Let's see, what can I do? So whatever it is, it's going to have a big sky. And I'll show you one that I like. I'll show you a couple that I like. I'm quite keen on this narrow band of rocks, cliffs if you like. So I'll do something like that. I like that, and a tiny bit of sea for a change, and a lot of sand. So I'll do something like that. I also like this one. Both of them seem to be coming in from the right. I like the sky in this one. And I like the way that the water comes into the sand. So I'll use that. Yeah, like quite like the, oh, we'll see anyway. So what I'll do is I'll have the cliffs coming this way, and I won't have them fully across. I'll just have them to there. Yeah. Right, that can be the cliffs. Put this away. It's quite good to have paintings that you like on an easel or something, you know, that you can see for a bit of inspiration. So let's get started. I'll use this brush here, I think. So I'm going to start a little bit differently this time, I think. I'm going to start by putting in just some slightly lighter colour than I start with usually. I'm just using all the blues and black. And this is just one coat, probably put on 3, exactly the same as this. So what I'll do is, this here, just to define it, I'll go in with a very dark, okay, the cliffs, just to define it. I might level that up a bit. Let's go in, put some different colours, mix the colours on the card. I'm using cardstock today, and obviously the painting will be framed. So I'm getting some nice colours here because I haven't cleaned my brush. I'm just using all the colours together. And as I said, I'll do it off camera, but I'll just put 3 coats on this and this. I can go a lot lighter here. I can add a bit of cream to that. Look. Add a bit of cream there. A little bit of cream there, because this is going to be the horizon. Okay. The cream has gone like a grey colour. It's alright, because it's just a question of a layer. I could put anything in there. I could put brown in there or anything. It wouldn't matter, because it's just the first layer. So I'll go ahead and do that off camera and have a look. Make sure I've got everything in view. So at this stage here, this just had 2 coats. 2 coats of the blues. So I mixed cerulean, ultramarine black. It's had 2 coats of here. It started with a light blue, then I moved into the sandy colours slightly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 3rd coat on so that you can see what I do. So I'll start with this here, and I'll just use my fingers, and I'll just go to a lovely chestnut brown, dark brown, to go along there like that. And what I'll probably do is, I won't do it now, well I'll put a little bit now actually. I'll just put a bit of olive green in there. And just make a few marks in it. There. Just so that it's nice, and maybe a bit here as well. Just here and there. I'm going to taper that off there, so I won't bother with that, okay? Right, let's get this sky. Now what I'm going to do on the 3rd coat is I'm going to put some different colours in the sky. I'll start with a bit of that. Just burnt umber and burnt sienna. Didn't mean to do that. There. You can just work that later. Let's put a bit of this in the sky as well. It's a lilac-y colour. Just some colours. Okay, darkish colours. And I'll put a bit of cream over that. There. And that's made a sort of pinky colour, that. I quite like that. Okay, this is just the 3rd coat, don't forget. Okay, and we'll go lighter as we come down here. Let's go lighter. That's nice, that's really nice. What did I use? I had burnt sienna, burnt umber, and what did I do? And I put some cream with it, and look, it's made a nice sort of pinky colour. Let's go down to the back. see what colours we can get. Sandy colours. Sandy colours, and then you can always get a nice sandy colour going on. Let's see. I'll just make a pink with some very pale. Oh, it's almost too pale. Let's add a bit of that to it. Distant beach over yonder. There. Keep going with the colours, the light sandy colours. There. That's good for the distant beach. I'll use that. Like a distant beach. There. Don't forget, this is all just the basic underpainting. There's a lot more to do yet. So this will make a nice pale blue. I just use cerulean, bit of purple, very small amount, very tiny amount. Okay. Makes all the difference, that little bit of purple in your blue there. That's nice, you think? You can always go over that. Let's bring some in here. You know, I'm not sure the tide's going in or out, but either way, it would leave puddles, wouldn't it? There. Just a preliminary thing. Just to remind me really what I'm doing. Okay. You know, what you don't want are straight lines like the sea, just straight like that. You know what I mean? That's very sort of, doesn't add any, it doesn't add interest to your painting like this does. There. Let's just leave it at that just for the minute. Now, I'm going to put some more, keep going with the sandy colours. There's a nice sandy colour. Now that was the, and then you can sort of put some marks in it like that. There. I'll make this a bit more, let's have a look, a bit more sandy there. It's good to use your fingers because it ensures that you just get some nice, you know, loose marks in your painting. Quite like that. And of course what we'll do is we'll splatter it later. But right now, okay, I quite like this. Let's see, I might put another coat of that in. So I used cerulean cream. I'm just mixing it now. And just a tad, I love to add lilac to my blues. I love it. And that's another good thing. You can just scrape your finger across there. See? And it gives a nice loose. There. Just make nice shapes, really. That's what you're doing. Making nice shapes. Right, let's get back to that sky. I've got some colours in there. So I think I'll start adding some. Let me get that down like that. Now, I said I was going to lighten that, and this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to use a bit of this pink. Use a bit of pink to start doing this in the sky, on the horizon. There. And then I'm going to come down over the cliffs. There. Now, that gives you quite a nice misty sort of look. See that? An illusion of mist. So that, you know, you've not got the hard lines. And it's things like that that make the paintings nice and loose, you see. See? Come down. Do you see the difference? Now you can make it more pronounced if you like. Especially here. Because I want that to sort of melt into the background. So I've got put loads there, okay. Right, let's get some creams on the go. Let's see what brushes I've got. I'll just do something. There. Sometimes my brushes might be too stiff for what I want them for. So what I do is I go outside and scrabble them onto the concrete just outside of the door. And I get them to the right, you know, the right shape and that. So let's see what we got. We could start. Don't worry about that, I'll sort that out. get this brush back. Because quite often I use two brushes. There we go. There. I haven't really decided what colour I'm going to go in there yet. Not sure, but anyway. Might put a bit of that over it, like that. Whoops. There. Now, back with this one. I might come in now with a bit of blue there. So you've got a brush available. Hang on, what we've got? Oh, fingers. I haven't got a brush, do your fingers. There, it's not bad. There, you see. Right, let's do this again now. Start a new cloud there. I decided to use this. It's right there. Send that. Nice and dark. Sort of darkish cloud. You just have to keep working it until you like it. I'm just going to do a bit more and then I'll have a look, see what it looks like to you. So let's start here. And it's a question of making nice shapes as well, you know, really different shapes. Might get rid of that because, hang on, it might not look right, that. But you got that one there and you don't want that one there, really, I don't think. Do you? We'll see. It's debatable. There. Right, let's go back with a little bit of some darks. Quite keen on this. See? And then a little bit of blue. Make it like a blue. So I put cerulean blue, ultramarine blue over the burnt umber. There. Right, okay, we don't want to go too crazy with this. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll just... nice, nice. Okay, how's that looking? Right, I've just covered this here, and I'm going to put some splatter in. I'm going to use this brush. So let's start. Not quite as... Just make the sandy colours again. If you get too much, you can always just dab it out and, you know. See that, all that splatter there? Pays to cover you where you don't want it, you know? Completely cover it. Right, I think I'll just give my hands a quick wash over. I can find my thing. It's always good to keep a nice spray bottle with different things. Spray bottle with water in it. And also, if you've got a studio that hasn't got water, you're not lucky enough to have a sink and a tap, these are a great thing to have. These water things. They're a great thing to have. That lasts for ages and ages, and you can fill up all your stuff with it, or your spray bottles. And you can, I've got plastic bowls that I put my brushes in sometimes, so you can fill it up with that. Right, back to this. So a small lighthouse. And boats, I think, in this one, just for a change. So I use my very small, let me just clean it a minute. It's got to be sharp, see. Right, very small lighthouse. Right on the edge of that cliff. There. There. Tiny. And now we'll go in with some couple of yachts. There. Let's see, let's have one sort of a bit skew with because the wind's got its sails. There. Take a bit of paint out of that as well. There we go, there we go. There. 2 or 3. Let's go 3 this time. Let's go 3 this time. But we'll have that one so far in the distance that it's barely visible. Okay, that'll be. So there we are. There's the finished painting. Completely dry and all nice and neat with the tape removed, ready for framing. And that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, it would be lovely if you would like, share and subscribe to my channel. The channel can be supported by super thanks. And with that, I'll say bye for now, and as always, love from Cornwall.